Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Bullish Current. Yeah, man, this is my first YouTube channel. Honestly, I just wanted to toss out ideas out there, make a channel just to toss out ideas, see what's going on in the market. I've been trading right now for about 4 or 5 years now. Made enough money off this, and I love it. I love it. Can't see myself ever quitting. Um, I made more than enough, and yeah, man. Hopefully, I can help out some folks make some money off this. Really want to, hopefully bounce some ideas off some people in the comment section, or I will be making Discord soon. You guys can join, and yeah, man, let's talk. Um, so couple plays I'm watching right now is I was watching this one, ENPH. They have earnings today. I don't see anything bullish on the flows. November expiries doesn't look that bullish. I've seen some 40s, but. To be honest, I don't see it. It's just iffy, right? And if you look at if you look at the charts, maybe we could see it pop to the 40s. But I don't know. Iffy. This is my favorite one right now. It's BE. I'm not in. I was in back here, if you could see, and then it just left. And if I held, I would have made well over 400K. It is what it is, though. But. Yeah, bro, this play right here is really interesting. I love the CEO. The CEO loves to pump the stock. Um, and it's like what's one of those supercomputers, great for AI. So he has earnings today. The flow is really interesting on this one, right? The flow is, and I usually like to watch the flow on the stock because it's honestly pretty straightforward. Oh, whoa, 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 what happened here? Let me refresh the page. Sorry about that. Mm, it looks like they are, I don't know, this looks like a short. Okay, maybe. Hmm. So it looks like maybe the whales already exited, and somebody's trying to short $4 million. Because you see, when it's a bid like that, when it's mostly red, that means it's mostly a bid, meaning they're shorting the contracts, meaning they're expecting it to go down, even though it's a call. So, is there any other? What do I have for BE? No. Okay. So, if you look at that, when was that expiring? Oh, expires this week. Yep. Maybe it might not be that good. Calls 180, expiring 180. Where is on right? Oh, it hasn't even hit the hold on 1 second. What's going on? 180. Oh, my bad. It's on the 21st. Oh, 180, 180, 180. There. Weird. I just came on right now. 11:21, 180. We might see it later on, the volume going up. The current volume, yeah, yep, that's the one, yep. So it just happened right now while we're speaking at 1:20 p.m. All right, well, I guess that's it. I think this one might miss earnings. Um, it is very risky to play. You know what I would do? This would be my strategy for BE. I'd wait after earnings. If it drops, I would buy a ton of calls expiring out the money like May. They're expensive now, but if they drop, hopefully you get this for the lows. I think they dropped. I think they ran too high. I think they have to make an offering or something because no, they ran too high. Like I remember back when I was in it, like I think it was around $20. Yeah, it just ran too high. So that's something to watch. EOSE. I'm watching this one. This one, I'm really confident in that it should break out. They signed some deal with Pennsylvania. They make lithium batteries, very reliable batteries, which could help power the AI run. I think this company has a lot of potential. I think everybody's just waiting for the earnings, which is coming out in I think it's like November 3rd or November 4th. I'm not sure why it's not here. The flow regarding this is the interesting part about EOSE, the flow. If you look at the flow, you see right here, like this expires this week, $18 strikes. There's a lot of bullish flows always out the money, expiring in a week or two. But the problem with this stock is it's heavily shorted, right? How to find out if a stock is shorted? You go on iBorrow desk. Um, so so yeah, like I said, I'm bullish on the stock. I think we could break over $20. I think everybody's just waiting to see what happens during earnings, right? So if you look at the analyst right here, it's a hold. It's similar to what APLD. I remember when APLD was bound right down at $20 before earnings, and then boom. Um, yeah, like analysts had a hold as well. So, and I look at it, it's below analyst targets. So I just think we have to wait for earnings for EOSE, and hopefully we could break past 20, $22. My price target, to be honest, would be around $25. Similar to UUUU. See it right there. I wanted to hit like 23 to 25. That's my target for EOSE. I think we could hit that before the end of the year. So let's go back to iBottle. So this is one thing to know if you're usually playing short squeeze plays is when you see a lot of shares being borrowed, that means you're going to be using that to short the stock. EOSE has a lot of ammos for people to short. So yeah, it's a rough ride right now for EOSE. Let's see if I have another flow. You see right here, another bullish flow, right? $21 calls expiring in 2 weeks, right? $48,000. It's like somebody knows something. But I guess everybody just I guess all the analysts are just waiting for earnings to come out. Like we should be up right now. Like EOSE should be at least at $18, right? Now I remember there was another stock everybody was talking about was ASST, and I knew this was gonna happen, man. Like I really knew this was gonna happen. One thing you guys gotta watch is this right here. If you the free float and the shares outstanding. Um, these are specs. It's like a wild card. If you got in here, you would be laughing. You probably made like what I would say 10x or more your gains. You look at the options right here. Like they were worth $1, the contracts, right? And then they went all the way up to like $65. So those guys made the real money. The guys that were pumping it before Friday, and then let's just say bank holders right now are just holding bags. Like there's January calls. You can't even sell them. Like, yeah. I remember people were following this. Like, come on. It's not gonna hit $15. Okay. It's a Bitcoin treasury stock, it's a SPAC. And then once the shares are unlocked, they just dilute. And like I said, people don't realize the flow is like 362 million. And you can't compare this to BYND, right? If you look at BYND, I think at one point BYND, the float before this big drop was around 62 million. So it was easy to pump and just ride up. Now, 378 million, plus they have bankruptcy coming up. So it's just a play you got to be very careful with when playing. So I think that's about it. That's all I got. I pulled some of the flows I see on my Twitter, bullish current. Um, all right, so we got EOSE, you know, FIG. Oh, what's this one right here? Let's see how that contract went. FIG. Mm, 105. Yeah, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Damn, it went dropped real bad. Yeah. Was that even a yeah. Yep. See, you don't know right there if it's a bid or an ask. It looks like an ask though, but we got 18 days left, right? We don't know. Something might happen, right? And they got earnings coming up here. So on the 5th. So we don't know. We don't know. But that's about it. Shit, I don't know. Like I said, this is my first YouTube channel. I'll probably get better later on as time goes by. But yeah, the plays I'm watching right now are BE as a potential to enter right after earnings. AOSC, potential for it to break once earnings comes out. And yeah, I don't think so I think that's about it for now. APLD looks good. Once they announced their hyperscaler. But I think it just ran a little bit too much. Just give it some time. IREN, same thing. It looks like they're about to recover real soon. But they're already up, right? For another data center play, I'm looking at NVTS. It's still the contracts are pretty cheap. I won't lie to you. They are pretty cheap if you're looking for like those Januaries. Actually, a little bit too pricey for me. I think this should be at least $100 or less. And guess what? They got earnings coming up. And one thing about these data centers you got to be careful with is that they like to they burn through a lot of money, so they need to dilute some shares. Sometimes they do, not many times though. But and plus, I like this one that the float's only 160 million. So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I upload another video tomorrow or whatnot. All right, guys. Peace.